you ready? Welcome to the next episode of Dad's Rules with Kevin Belzer and his special guest, Melissa Belzer.
Hi.
That was not creepy at all.
Hi.
Hello and welcome to our show.
Hi. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for having me on today, even though it's my show and I should be on. Hello.
I like being on your show.
I mean, I better be on the show because my
Yes.
name is in the freaking title.
I mean, yeah.
That would be really weird if I was not. So what do you want to talk about today?
What do I want to talk about today? Let me see if I have something else to talk about today.
While you're doing that and rummaging through your notebook,
Well, I just don't know if I have anything else. Let me look.
you may or may not.
I don't know.
I'm going to take a sip of my energy drink that today has put me inside the Matrix.
Clearly, like never before. You're in funny form right now.
Rainbow Unicorn by Bang. This stuff is excellent.
Okay, I don't know. Let me
So good
see.
because this Bang energy drink has super creatine. Way better than normal creatine, which is boring. Super creatine will make you feel like a superhero. Wow.
I think I don't know.
It does
if
to
you're-
me.
I was like,
This
are
is
you
just-
feeling like a superhero or?
I am jacked. Bang is
funny.
made in the USA. It says so on the can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Rainbow Unicorn. So that means it tastes like, I don't know. I never knew what a
Colorful-
rainbow unicorn was going to
Colorful
taste like.
horses.
Yeah, I was
I don't
thinking the same
know.
thing. It's like it's horses that you find at the end of rainbows. Those horses
Yeah. Okay.
with the little swirly thing
Are
out
there
of the
horses
top of their
at the
head.
end of rainbows? I don't even know.
Apparently so. This is rainbow unicorn. Maybe they ride the rainbow.
I don't know if I have anything new right now.
I had no clue what this was going to taste like, and then I
mean-
had it, and it's like a fruity drink. Definitely has energy stuff in it because it has super creatine, ultra CoQ10, EAA aminos, and our favorite drug of all, caffeine.
Caffeine, because caffeine makes it feel like our brains are working.
And there is B vitamins in it too. B vitamins are outstanding, and even has vitamin C.
B vitamins
Good
are our
stuff.
friends. They
Yep,
make
B
us
vitamins are
feel
great.
Like... Okay, I do have one more cool story in this top 10 that we talked about
I
before.
have stalled enough.
No, I did.
What do you got?
There is one more that I was like, this is kind of cool.
Throw it at me.
Okay, so after being threatened with this is from 2022. This is another like kick-ass humans coming together story. After being threatened with eviction, a 70-year-old retiree was able to buy the house she had rented for 2 decades after $250,000 was raised by the community on her behalf. So, known for having a heart of gold and a pair of green thumbs, Linda Taylor was a beloved neighbor in her Minneapolis community for 19 years, a volunteer who helped the homeless and needy as a bright star. So her I don't have too much more information, but it looks like so she was about to be evicted, and so her neighbors just kind of came together and raised the funds for her to buy this house so she wouldn't have to move.
That's pretty cool. There's a lot of things that you
yeah.
can do around the community to help others. I know that an agency I don't work for, Keller Williams, they do Red Day every year where it's a volunteer day
Oh,
where they go out in the community to help people.
see, that's cool.
Our church does the
does
same
that.
thing,
Mhm.
CCV.
Mhm.
CCV.
Yeah.
Yep, did the gang signs for it. Christ Church of the Valley. Yeah, gang signs. Our church is the gang.
Yeah.
30-some thousand people strong.
Really
It's a-
cool gang.
It's a big gang. But anyway, our church does something where a volunteer day where it's going out in the community doing different things. It's all over the map. It could be helping whatever.
It's just minor tasks to major things.
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. It's just based on skills and whatnot. So that's something that can be done. I've seen a lot of stories over the last couple of years of people coming together and helping people. There was a business that found out that one of their workers for the longest time had been walking to and from work,
Mm-hmm.
and they ended up getting the client a car
Yeah, that's
They
cool.
came together and raised money to buy them a car, so that was kind of cool. I heard another story of someone that pretty much what they were making was going in Uber to get them to and from work, but they didn't want to lose their job.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, the workers found out again. They raised a vehicle for them in that situation too. So I like seeing all those little stories where just people just come together and help each other in need. We don't need the government. People will step up and do it.
I mean, it's cool when people kind of take it upon themselves to do that, where they see a need and they go, hey, let's fill this need. I think that's cool.
Yeah, it's disheartening when you see the government saying, well, we'll take care of it, but 83 cents out of every dollar is wasted. So it makes no sense to do that when you can have local churches, the real estate company I was talking about, just different people in the community, different coworkers.
Yeah.
In fact, the one where the guy was spending all his money getting to and from work, that was
Yeah.
Andy Frisella's company, First Form. They found out and they got him
They
a
got
vehicle.
him a car. Oh,
Yeah.
that's so cool.
Yeah, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I
Yep.
like that.
Me too.
I like stories like
Me too.
that.
I like seeing stories of where people are just being kick-ass.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right now, a business partner, somebody that I've had on the podcast before, Shane Davis, who's a lender, he has a program where he's raising shoes for a whole bunch of soldiers. I forgot what the total count is, but
It was a lot. I don't remember the number.
yep. So there's a bunch of us that are sponsoring a Marine.
That's cool.
Yeah, sponsoring a soldier. It's shoesforsoldiers.com. So you can go to that site. You get some more information on it. But his major thing before is he needed just soldiers because he had enough people to give shoes. But
But not
this
enough
time what
soldiers.
ended up happening is they had somebody that came in with a whole battalion, may be saying it wrong. It was a lot of people. It could have been just
A group of them.
squad or a platoon
Yeah,
or whatever. It was a
group
lot.
of them.
It was a lot of people. It was over 50.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. So shoesforsoldiers.com, what they do is they give shoes to soldiers. They got to be active duty. They're running shoes because the thing that really gets abused when you're in the military is your feet. So what the whole program's designed for is to give them quality running shoes so they don't do damage
To their
that when they retire out of the military that's going to carry over.
Yeah.
It's about taking care of the soldiers while they're in.
Yeah.
service.
Which is cool.
Yeah, it's just a cool
That's
little thing.
awesome.
So I really like that.
Yeah. Thanks, Shane.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, there's all kinds of different ways that you can help out in the community. So that's pretty cool.
I like it.
So
That's always fun.
let's break into a deck. This one is called the relationship deck. Let me share it with the camera. The Best Self Company brings you the relationship deck. Not a sponsor, but we don't care. They are absolutely phenomenal. We really enjoy doing these cards. Categories in the relationship deck are...
Just going to tell me colors? Or are you going to tell me
I'm going to tell you
Okay.
the name of stuff.
Okay.
Health, work, finances, mindfulness, personal development, and relationships.
But then I got to pick a color because you didn't tell me what color goes with each one.
I did not. The colors are, and I'll give these random so you can't
Not
think
that I
back.
memorized what you said anyway.
You got a red, brownish, yellow, green, bluish, and no clue what that color is. So the last one is no clue.
But if I say no clue, or you know which one to match it with?
Trying to see. Yeah, because honestly, it doesn't match a single one of these.
So you got to narrow it down?
Yeah,
That's
I'm pretty
dumb.
sure. Because it's funny, this one has a blue and a dark blue. I'm thinking it's the dark blue.
Okay.
It just went on the thing wrong.
So what are the colors again? Yellow, green, brownish?
Red. I guess a dark blue, greenish.
All right, let's go with red since that's our kids' camp color for church this year.
Okay. Relationships.
Oh.
How can I communicate my need for space without you feeling hurt? How can I communicate my need for space without you feeling hurt?
Just by saying it in a nice way instead of saying just in general.
So if I said I'm going to need a moment, would that work?
Well, I just figured that's your. I'm gonna go on a walk.
That is code for
I
it.
figure that's what
That's my code.
is yours.
That's my code.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to go on a walk because
Okay.
walking decompresses me.
Okay. So
Yeah.
I guess I already know that about you.
Oh.
Well, you can pick another card, but I don't know how to. I don't really have space.
There's a lot of grays in here. Let's pick a gray one.
But my space doesn't usually. My needing space doesn't usually involve you. It usually involves other people.
If I can get one. Okay. Mindfulness.
Okay.
How do you cope with silence when we're together?
I don't know. I think I'm okay in it, but I don't think we get a lot of silence. I don't feel uncomfortable if we're silent, if that's what you mean. I don't feel like, oh my gosh, we're not talking. I don't feel like that. I don't think we always have to talk, but I think when we do talk, it's fun. So I don't know. I'm not uncomfortable in the silence. I don't worry. I'm not concerned.
Yeah. I mean, I'm even being a middle child, I'm not overly needy. I don't think.
I don't think I am most of the time. I think I think it can go on for a period, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute.
Make sure that I've got these.
Are you matching up the colors?
No, I
just
need them
putting the ones you used.
Yeah. Under what situations, this one is work. This is a work one. Under what situations would you prioritize work over everything else?
Well, usually work before would be confined to a time. I have to, like.
If I'm up against a deadline.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that seems like a no-brainer question.
Yeah, that's what I think too. I'm up against a deadline, or if I know there's
or a problem.
Yeah.
That has to be solved. You have to put your brain on it.
It's a financial moment where I know that I have to be super focused on it.
I would say that's true too.
I do like when I super focus on it to an extent that I don't come up for air and realize that I did extra well.
Yeah.
Those are fun. I was like, huh.
But those are the times where I could go a whole day without spending a lot of time with you because you're having to do that.
Yeah.
And then that's when I'm like,
Well, then
and I get it.
But I'm also where I probably run my week different from most people is I do what's called front loading.
Yes. Which I like that you've changed to that.
Yeah, it's the best thing I ever did.
Because then we actually get to hang out.
Yeah. So what I mean by front loading is I take the phone calls, the follow-up, the prospecting, and I put it on Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah, which is great.
It's like hardcore. That's what I'm doing Mondays and Tuesdays. If I have appointments, need to meet with a client or anything else, I set it up for the rest of the week. If I don't need to meet with anyone, I'm just off.
Right.
That's how I run it anymore.
I like that.
Yeah,
I do like that.
Like today I
like
worked
that schedule very much.
20 minutes.
Because then it doesn't feel like you're working 6 days a week, and then I'm like, oh, great, Sundays.
I worked very little today. Like tomorrow,
like work.
Yeah, tomorrow.
This is work, but different work.
Tomorrow I meet with 2 clients.
Yeah.
I meet with a client at 10 a.m. and another one at noon, and then I'm done.
Okay.
So that's tomorrow. And then Friday, I have 3 closings, but it's all going to be like organized on Thursday, so it's not really going to affect anything.
Right.
Because
so
Friday we have a son graduating.
Yes. Yay.
Yeah. Because this is being recorded, just for an insider secret for you guys, this is being recorded on May 17th. Mm-hmm. So it's Wednesday.
Yeah, May 19th.
So May 19th. May 19th is when he graduates.
Yay.
So I can't work that day.
Right.
I have closings, but everything's set up with clients. I've
You've
already
got it
figured
worked
out.
out.
Yeah, I have 3 closings that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say where I screw up on this is I don't look at calendars, the calendar seeing what upcoming events I have. And so things like this happen where my son's graduating and I have 3 closings on that day because that's just what we picked.
Yes. You are guilty of that.
Yeah. I don't do that at all because all I was focusing on though at that moment though is I was just focusing on how many could I put in because it started to get to the point where it was fun.
Yeah.
To see
How many?
crazy of a number it could be
Yeah.
before the first one closed. I play weird games like that with my business.
You're self-competitive.
Yeah, because yes, I have another agent. He has escrows of his own and stuff like that, but I don't count those.
Right. You don't count those as yours. That's what I tell people. I go, those are his own.
Yeah, I put
Thank you, Jesus.
to have 14 in at one time is hard from the standpoint of
That's a lot to manage.
no, not really that.
No?
No, the thing is that what normally ends up happening is they start closing, but these happened so quickly that there was 14 in. That
Yeah.
for me personally, anyway, the most is usually 8
The
at one time.
most. Yeah. And
because
that's a lot.
because they're closing,
Yeah.
and you figure, well, if you can close a couple a week, then those are dropping off. You need to put new ones in.
Right.
But this one got kind of funny because I
backed
put
up.
14 in before one closed, and I almost put the 15th in. I had the deal worked out, but
That's
then one
unreal.
closed.
Unreal.
So it's like and I was upset because I was like, I wanted to get the 15 because I was down to hours before it was closing, and I'm
Yeah.
like, can I ram this in?
Yeah.
And I couldn't get it done.
But that's
So,
fine. You still do a good job in knowing whatever. So
Yeah. So, and it's like, it is what it is. So, anyway, I think that's good on that one.
yeah. Not one more.
No, we did 3 on there.
Okay.
That's good.
All right.
Well,
Because the first two seem kind of obvious.
they did, and that's why I just kept drawing because
Okay.
I can always order more decks if we end up wiping through them. I'm
Well,
not
yeah.
too worried about it, and people keep making more and more decks. And
Yeah. We get those would you rathers to hunt down.
yeah, those are going to be fun. We may be on a would you rather rant of episodes, like a
Might
bunch
be like a marathon, like
of episodes too,
Yeah.
because they're just so stupid.
yeah,
And I like stupid.
yeah,
Sometimes you just need
Silly.
a break.
yeah.
Well, I didn't. This show, yeah, we have some serious stuff, but we also have some fun and stuff like
Of
that.
course.
We talk about rainbow unicorns and stuff.
All the time. Apparently, this round.
Yeah. Well, that seems to be what's sitting in front of me, so
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep talking about it.
Yep.
Thanks, Bang.
Thanks, Bang.
So that's going to be a wrap.
Yep.
If you liked the show or hated it, feel free to leave a review. I mean, if you hated it, just lie. I'm okay with that. Just lie and say you liked it. I'm okay
Sure.
with that. I don't want them to leave a bad review. Leave me a 5-star review.
Yeah. Do it.
Comment, like, share, leave feedback. It all helps the show grow, and you guys have been doing a tremendous job. The viewership and the listenership is way up. Also,
Yeah.
hit the swag shop on the way out. Get some cool shirts like the one I'm wearing, not the one Melissa's wearing, because that is just, I don't know, that's not
I
a
mean,
Dad's
it's
Rule shirt.
cool, but it's not swag.
Yeah, it's not swaggish. Not swaggish at all. Go to dadsruleswag.com to pick up your badass swag so you can be a kick-ass adult too.
Yep.
And until next time, go out and be the kick-ass adult I know you all can be.